Hi there, I'm Jill Allen, and this is Find Your Fierce, the show designed for women to discover your fierce, unlock an unstoppable mindset, build unbreakable courage, and completely transform how you show up every single day. Each week, I will bring ideas, methods, and strategies that will inspire you to step into your greatness and live life on purpose. Let's be fit, fierce, and unstoppable. Hey there, gang. Welcome to Find Your Fierce. So glad that you are here with me as we continue the Chain Breaker series. And today is part 5. And so if you're new, hopping in, be sure to check out all the other episodes in the series as we are diving into a bunch of things that the Lord has placed on my heart for me to share with you in hopes to propel you into what God is asking you to do, calling you to do, and become, and to unleash all that untapped potential you've been holding back from the world and what the world needs. So we're going to peel back some layers as you reflect and take on your own faith journey. And I can't wait. It's going to be so good. So we are breaking chains. But before we go any further today, I have to say that I love that you are here listening in and spending time with us. So honored that I get to be a part of your day. You're all so amazing. And I have to thank you for all your love and support. And I appreciate your feedback, your reviews. And I love that you share this podcast and the Set Free message with your friends and family. So if you could keep on doing that, that would be incredible because you are helping this movement as it helps reach more women and it impacts more lives. And that is certainly what life is all about. So I can't thank you enough. Okay, so let's dive in. After these past few weeks, I believe that you are no longer who you used to be. You have changed. You don't do the things you once did. You don't think the thoughts you once thought. You're not that person anymore. And it's not that we have arrived or, now that we're perfect, because our entire life is simply about this journey of becoming. But can we just take a moment and actually celebrate and recognize how far you've come? Can we recognize how you have truly changed? There's the you now, who has the broken chains, and then there's the before you, right? Also known as the chained up you. But we have to stop dragging around those things that you did in your chained up years. Maybe you've accepted Jesus back, then like I did, where I rocked out Bible studies, I listened to worship music, I did the daily devotions, I went to church on Sundays, doing all the check marks. But maybe you haven't developed a relationship with him. Understand this. It's the relationship with Jesus that has been changing you, not a scripted prayer or formal decision. It's the relationship. I can't stress this enough. And in this relationship with Jesus, we begin to recognize his promptings, his little nudges, sometimes even the swift kicks that are not so little, right? We see things differently. We are guided supernaturally in ways that we can't even explain. But really, it's quite simple. It's our relationship with Jesus that has changed our journey. And I know 5 years ago, when I started the Just Breathe Facebook community, I remember going live and asking, how do you know? How do you know when God is speaking to you? Is it audible? Is it loud and clear? Is it a gut instinct? Is it a soft whisper? I felt that I could not hear his voice. I didn't understand it. I didn't comprehend how others were hearing his voice. And then here I am over, in my own little world. And it's like everything was so loud. And I had no idea, I didn't even have a clue of where to begin. I wanted to hear his voice. I wanted him to be my guide. But because my voice was probably pretty loud and all the other little voices that I was, taking in from the culture, it was getting in the way. And Jesus said in John 27, my sheep listen to my voice. I know them and they follow me. And in the Passion, just a couple, tweaks in the words, but it says, my own sheep will hear my voice and I know each one and they will follow me. Now, I know you and I both get that a sheep is not the smartest of all creation, right? They wander, they get lost, they get into trouble, they get stuck. They are in this constant need of a shepherd. And doesn't it make kind of perfect sense that Jesus referred to us as his sheep? He is our greatest shepherd, always guiding us, providing for us, rescuing us, and bringing us back to what is best for us. And because of this relationship with him, we know his voice. And, when I think about this, a sheep knows their shepherd's voice. They wouldn't be able to tell you why that one voice is different. They wouldn't be able to define it or to explain it, but they just know. A sheep responds to their shepherd while all the other voices will cause them to scatter. It happens naturally, and I can bet it was by design. And again, if you're anything like me, you've been overthinking how you will know when Jesus is speaking to you. I mean, we've been overcomplicating this process of hearing from him and receiving his guidance. But here's the thing, we will know. The more time that we spend in God's presence, the more quiet time we spend with him, the more we silence the chaos and all the noise and all the distractions, the more we talk and pray with him, the more we invite him in first, the more time we invest in seeking his ways, the more this relationship will grow. And as this relationship with our Creator grows, we will distinguish his voice above all the rest. And it's not some magic formula or secret step-by-step instruction that we must follow. I mean, if we want to better hear God, then seek to grow your relationship with him. Spend time with him. As you do, his voice becomes prominent, bolder, louder, and his guidance is absolutely undeniable. And Jesus said, right, my sheep listen to my voice. I know them and they follow me. Jesus knows you. He knows me, each and every one of us personally. He knows all about us. He knows the purpose for which we were created. He knows the potential which we carry around inside of us. And he knows the things we struggle with that get in the way. He knows it all. And he speaks to us personally and directly. And as he speaks to us, we become drawn to him, not by accident, but again, by design. The more we know Jesus' voice in our lives, the more we are able to recognize outside voices as a threat. Just like the closer a sheep grows to a shepherd, the more he will isolate from strangers. He cannot be tricked into getting close to some guy holding an apple. If it's not his shepherd, he's not getting close. If it's not his shepherd, then he is a threat. Let's put it this way. The way we study counterfeit money is not by studying the fake stuff. We study the truth, the real deal, the true dollar bill. That's how we can decipher. So we need to be with and spend time with the real God. And we will know that we know that we know when there is a threat when it's not from Jesus. And if it's not from Jesus, then it's a threat. So we can't be tricked. We don't want to be fooled. Know his voice. This is the benefit of growing a relationship with Jesus. The more we learn his voice, the more we recognize the voices that aren't his. The more we identify all the false idols, all the fake ploys that hold us back from the real life God wants to take us on. And if we don't know Jesus' voice, we may be easily swayed into listening to other voices, voices that tell you that you're not good enough, voices that tell you that you don't belong, voices that tell you this will never change, voices that tell you there's no point in even trying. Voices that whisper in the darkness and lure you into the corners you were never supposed to be sitting in. But if we're growing in a relationship with Jesus, we will know those other voices aren't from him. We won't be tricked by that nonsense. We won't be lured into the dark corners and deep ruts by voices that want to derail you from your God-given purpose in life. The more we grow with Jesus, the more we recognize his voice and respond to what he says, and the more we know the voices that are not from him and can spot it from a mile away. Get fired up. This is how change takes place. We start by recognizing the voices and knowing which one is Jesus. In the Passion Translation of 2 Corinthians 5:17, it says, "Now if anyone is enfolded into Christ, he has become an entirely new person. All that is related to the old order has vanished. Behold, everything is fresh and new." When we follow Jesus as our shepherd, things start to change in our lives. We become a new person. Our old life is over and we have a new life, living with our new nature. Jesus flips the script. Have you ever thought about this new nature that you are given in Jesus? Our nature determines what we do naturally. It's our default system. It's our natural response according to what is inside of you and how we are wired. Because we are given a new nature in Jesus, we naturally start doing things differently. We don't have to try to twist and contort yourself to do the things you're supposed to do forever. It starts naturally flowing from you because your nature has changed. We have changed. So if you feel like you're having to work really hard at being a good person and doing good things, don't flip out or stress. Your nature is still changing. That old life is going away and your new life is beginning. Your relationship with Jesus is changing some things deep within you, and with time, you will naturally be a new person. It's okay that you're still here learning Jesus's voice, that you're learning what he sounds like in this chaotic crowd of life's noises. And if I can get it, I know you'll get it. And as you do, you'll get sidetracked less and less. You'll lose your way fewer times as you draw closer and closer to him. And it will all happen naturally because in this process, your nature is changing. Your heart is changing. Your mind is changing. Your ways are changing. This is how it happens. We can't explain it while it is, and we can't really understand it fully, but we're just like a sheep learning to follow its shepherd. And that voice is becoming clearer and clearer every single day. It's the stuff we just can't make up. In Ephesians 4:24 in the Passion again, and to be transformed as you embrace the glorious Christ within as your new life and live in unison with him. For God has recreated you all over again in his perfect righteousness, and you now belong to him in the realm of true holiness. This is the process we're going through. God is renewing us from the inside out, changing our nature, causing us to naturally act more and more like Jesus. It's not something we do, it's something he does in and within us. We're simply the sheep responding to his voice because that's what we're learning to do. Take the pressure off, respond to his voice. You're out of your chained up you years. That was before your relationship with Jesus. And now you're living with him. This is you with Jesus, and you with Jesus is a totally different ballgame. You with Jesus is focused. You with Jesus is driven. You with Jesus is on purpose, intentional. You with Jesus is moving forward. You with Jesus is unstoppable. You with Jesus is powerful. You with Jesus is destined. You're living in your chain breaker years. The old ways are over. You're with Jesus now. You're following his lead. You're listening for his voice. You're walking with him. These are the best years of our life. We're changing here, getting our new nature, and soon we will just naturally start living more and more like Jesus. I encourage you today to flip the script. Live with him. Live with Jesus. Listen for him. He knows you, and you're growing to know him more and more. I promise he will teach you how to tune out all the other noises and wander off less. This is the journey of your lifetime, and Jesus knows exactly where he is guiding you. We just got to stay with him. Hope this fires you up. If you are wanting more fire in your day, there is so much for you to do so. You can follow me on Instagram. You can snag a copy of my book, Set Free, on Amazon. Join us for the Just Breathe small group, the Flip the Script one-on-one nutrition coaching, or even the next retreat. We are heading to Glacier, Alaska, and St. Thomas this year, as we have been all over the place on epic adventures that allow us to step outside our comfort zone. So be sure to go to JillAllenCoaching.com for all the updates, or join the Just Breathe Facebook group. We would love to connect with you. Heads up on the next episode, we are wrapping up the Chain Breaker series for the quest to live a life with freedom, so be sure to pop back in next week. Thanks so much for joining us today, and I pray that we filled your heart with joy. So if you could let us know before hopping off here today, that would be incredible. Subscribe, share this episode link on your social media if you felt encouraged or inspired, as we all know someone that can benefit, and I would love it if you would give some feedback and a review as well. Talk with you next time. Be fit, be fierce, be unstoppable. See ya.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.